the St. Louis Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys.
Back in the day when we started at St. Louis High, we didn't know what the future held for us. We were preparing for what was to come and be part of the history of the school. As we make the important decisions for the final chapters of our life, we can help each other and St. Louis High be prepared for whatever comes next. The Class of 71 Planned Giving Campaign is designed to do just that. As you'll hear, there's definitely a need, and there are very many options available to you to contribute to the school and to the campaign.
So Fred, it's our 55th reunion coming up. And
unbelievable, isn't it?
It is unbelievable. But Fred, I've got to know, do they really need this money at this time?
Yes, the school has gotten a lot of terrific donations. A lot of those donations have not been earmarked specifically for admissions help in terms of paying the price. And I think that is a really important subject to talk about today.
I know tuition has gotten expensive.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things we're worried about, especially from our class and every class that's come forward, we all grew up in middle class to lower middle class families, and we want to make sure that St. Louis High remains an avenue for middle class families to come here. We're now somewhat north of 26,000, and I know that's a stretch for families going forward. And what can we do to help that?
The institution made a decision well over 20 years ago that we were going to stay here. We wanted to make sure that we adapted ourselves to continue to draw from the entire metropolitan area, just like our class did. That's really important, and making sure that it's affordable, as you alluded to the middle class, is part of that dream.
And I think it's an opportunity to get the best and brightest kids in the St. Louis community to still be able to come here.
We know how much we love this organization, how much we love this school, how much we love each other. And that's a gift that we want to make sure future generations receive. And I think we can make a difference in doing that.
So you might be thinking, I've heard about some of these gifts. There's no way I'm in a position to make a gift or a commitment like that.
Well, neither are we. But there are options that even a G-man can understand.
Whoa, well, that makes me feel a lot better, because this is really just about having the opportunity to talk to St. Louis High about your estate plans. And you should know that whatever you decide, that none of your classmates are going to know what you decided to do, whether you decided to do it, or any amount that's involved.
The arrangement can be extremely flexible, and there are numerous options. One is to set aside a specific amount as a bequest. Another option is to state a percentage, which has the advantage of being able to keep up with your current situation, whatever it might be.
Well, and I think that's something that probably the A-men in our audience would understand. But for G-men like me, you might decide that you just take out a life insurance policy specifically made out to St. Louis High, and that way, no matter what happens, you know what's going to go. And none of this is legally binding, so the ghost of Charlie Conway isn't going to be chasing after you if something happens and things change. So there's a lot of options, and we know this is all out to help a place that we all love and care a lot about.
Yeah, I think even a B-man can understand that.
Hi everyone, I'm Father Matt Stewart, the principal at St. Louis High, and I know, we all know, that your class is the only class to have ever won a state football championship here at St. Louis High. We know. But what's far more important to us is the level of connection and commitment to St. Louis High that your class shows. So let me first say thank you in advance for considering sitting down with one of our advancement staff to talk about your future plans. From everything that I've seen and heard, you're not only men for others, but men for one another as well. We need your help to ensure that families just like yours have the opportunity to enjoy a St. Louis High education and to become the kind of men that you have already become. It's said that a society grows great when old men plant trees under whose shade they will never sit. So together with the Society of Jesus, we can all ensure that future generations of both A and G men can thrive under a canopy of faith, fellowship, and intellectual formation. From all of us at St. Louis U High to all of you, thank you.
Short time ago at the first, Scheffler to get it to 8 under. Don't forget about him.
There is no place we would rather be than right here. Get back, George.